Hi guys, welcome back to Shaman's Kitchen, and today's episode we are going to be making 3 easy recipes. So our first recipe that we're going to make is cheesy pasta, our second recipe is a vegetable casserole, and our third recipe is some mashed potatoes. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the first step is to wash all your veggies that you're going to add into the pasta. Wash them with vinegar and water. After you finish washing them cleanly, you're going to cut them up. So these peppers will add flavor and color to the pasta. Also make sure to cut your peppers in half and remove the seeds and the inside thing that's at the top, like the stem. So first you're going to cut the peppers in half like this again. Sorry guys, I'm not professional at this. And then you're going to cut it this way so they can be in like bite-sized pieces. So I'm going to keep on cutting the peppers until I finish, and then we're going to move on to the green beans.
So guys, for the cheesy pasta, we're using these cute little bow tie pasta, and we're gonna start cooking these up in some hot water until they're nice and tender. And before the pasta is finished, we're gonna start making our roux. Let's get over to the stove and make our roux. So we just melted our butter, and we're gonna go ahead and add our flour. And we're making a double portion roux because this is gonna go for our cheesy pasta, and it's also gonna go for our vegetable casserole. So we just want to cook out some of the rawness from the flour before we start adding the other ingredients. So we're gonna go in with a cup of cream, but this is not all the liquid. We're gonna have to add some more liquid to the pan. Let me just get my mixer here. So while my roux is on, I went ahead and caramelized some onion because it's gonna add beautiful flavor. And today I'm using the red onions, and it's gonna have that nice color. I did it in some butter, so it will add extra creaminess and sweetness to the dish. You can use any onions of your choice, but I just find that the red onion gives that nice color on the finish. So our sauce is looking so beautiful. We're gonna go in with some garlic. You can use garlic powder at this point, but I find that the fresh garlic adds a richer flavor and taste to the dish. And I'm gonna go in with some pepper flakes. And this is looking really nice. What color it have here, Jess? A nice creamy color, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go in with some parsley, dry parsley flakes. And we're gonna keep on mixing until it starts thickening up. And that will be soon because I have it on low heat. We don't want it to get thick too quickly. So as you can see, our sauce is thickening up, and now we're gonna go ahead and add some black pepper. And you can flavor this up with as much ingredients or seasoning that you wish to add. And you can also taste it at this point. If you need to add any other ingredients, this is a good point. I'm gonna make sure that we add some nice flavor of salt, and then I have to turn this off very soon. Our beautiful cheesy sauce here, well flavored, and this is the dish that Matthew's helping me with.
So Dad is cutting up the vegetables for the vegetable casserole. He's starting with the carrots.
So we have a big pot here with warm water. I just salted the water, and I'm gonna add my steaming basket to it. And we're gonna add our veggies, and this recipe, me and Matthew's working on this one. So we have our broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots that we're gonna be steaming just for a few minutes. So we have our beautiful cheesy sauce here, well flavored, and this is the dish that Matthew's helping me with. So he's gonna add this delicious liquid to the vegetable, and we're gonna give it a good mix. So Matthew, go in.
So
Be careful, that you don't burn yourself because it's so super hot. And then he's gonna lather it on our veggies.
I'm gonna go in for a few more.
It looks like a cream of mushroom soup, right, Ma?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just adding it in the pot so we can give it a good mix. And then we're gonna add it to our baking dish. And we're gonna sprinkle some cheese on top. And this is our vegetable casserole for our Thanksgiving dinner. Matthew, you go in for that and just lather it up nice and creamy.
This looks so creamy and amazing.
So look how creamy this is. Super creamy. We're gonna mix up all the goodness in here. And we're gonna add this to our baking dish. And this is going into the oven just to combine all this goodness together, and then it'll be ready soon. So let me add it to our baking dish. So we just added a little bit more of that sauce on top. We're gonna go in, and we have two different kind of cheese today. We're gonna add the white cheddar, and we have the orange cheddar. So, and my oven is just ready. Any cheese of your choice can work, and you can make it as cheesy as you like. So I'm gonna put one more handful, and we're gonna add this to the oven and let the cheese melt up. So our pasta is finished al dente style. We don't want to overcook it. And we're gonna drain this now and add our creamy mixture to it. So we're gonna add our beautiful looking veggie in here. We didn't cook the veggie because we wanted to have that nice texture, and it's also gonna give that beautiful color to the pasta, because the pasta was just one color and we want to make it pretty, right? And then now we're gonna go in with our roux and that creamy goodness into the pot. I'm just mixing it in here, and then we will add it to our baking dish. So look at the richness in here with this pasta.
And it even smells amazing.
Amazing. It reminds me so much of the cream of mushroom soup, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put this in our baking dish. We're gonna add the cheese and the rest of the sauce and put it in the oven just for about, 5 to 8 minutes. So we're gonna add the rest of the creaminess. Look at that. This is gonna be a very, very delicious pasta dish. It's like a pasta casserole. Exactly what it is. And we're gonna mix in all that goodness. Our veggies are popping in there. And then now we're gonna add our cheese on top. And
That looks so good.
we're adding both cheese here. So here is our cheesy, creamy vegetable casserole. This one is done. And we have our pasta casserole finishing off. Everything is coming along nicely. We will be serving up soon. Check out the finished cheesy pasta casserole. It is so nice and cheesy and looks very inviting. So the next thing we're gonna move on to is some mashed potatoes. It is a must in our kitchen for Thanksgiving. And Natalie is making this along with who you're making this with, Natalie?
With Dad. So I'm gonna start peeling the potatoes.
She's gonna peel the potatoes for the mashed potato, and Dad is helping her to do this, right?
Yes.
So we'll let her peel her potatoes. She have a lot to peel, and then we'll come back when she's moving on to the next step, right?
Yes.
So Miss Natalie is doing an amazing job here. She is almost halfway, and she peeled a lot of potato. Good job, Mama.
Thanks.
Me too.
Okay, so Dad's helping with the stove part. He's adding some water to the potatoes. You can boil. Okay, so Dad is adding in the salt, and make sure to get a parent supervision when you're cooking.
All right, Natalie. So use my parent to supervise me.
Natalie supervising Dad.
So what next I gotta do, darling?
So we're gonna cook the potatoes until they're nice and soft and tender.
Good job, Lily.
Thanks. So the potato is done and Dad is mashing it up. And we're gonna add in the nice flavors. Okay, so I'm gonna add the butter and Dad's gonna add the sour cream. And then now Dad's gonna add the milk in.
And why are you adding milk, Natalie?
So it can be really creamy.
Oh, nice. And then what else are you guys adding to it?
Dad's gonna be adding garlic powder. And then now Dad's gonna add onion powder.
Good job, Lily.
Thanks. Good job for adding in the spices. So this is the onion powder. And now we're gonna add in parsley flakes. Sit in. Let me use a different one. That has this look.
Great job, Lily.
Good job to us. We did this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did it.
That is the
Yes.
supervisor, or you're the supervisor? Which one? It look nice and creamy, Natalie.
I'm the boss.
Yummy, yeah. Maybe let Dad turn it for you now, or you can manage.
I can manage. This is really
Wow.
creamy. See?
I
How
can't
about in
wait.
Natalie's kitchen?
Yay.
I can't
I
wait
need to wait
to
for the
taste
butter
it,
to melt
Natalie.
in. Me too. Definitely.
So guys, now everybody's pitching in and helping out with dinner. Dad is working together with Natalie. Jessica helped to make some dishes. Matthew is helping as well. So we all are pitching in for this Thanksgiving dinner, and that's what makes it so much fun. So here are the 3 dishes we prepare for this video. This is the vegetable casserole, followed by the pasta casserole and the mashed potato. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support throughout our Thanksgiving videos. We really do appreciate. Bye.